Hello, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Flosstube number 90. Number 90. We have whips, and more whips. And we'll wait for some people to show up so you don't miss anything. I have questions about planner type things. And yeah. So while people come in, it was a cross stitch weekend Zoom. We've had quite a few people in, no finishes. Everybody's doing their new starts. A lot of us started um, White Santa. There is Amanda and Heidi. Heidi changed her name from Craftin' with Orchid to Cross Stitch with Orchid. So yeah, she changed her name. So we're just waiting for a few more to come in and then we will start. But I had this bright idea of changing planners for next year, maybe, and I might start this year just playing around. Hi, Christy. I'm thinking of bullet journal. Orchid the enabler. Yes, I agree. Should be. Heidi should be Orchid the enabler. um, because I have like all these notebooks and pads of paper that all could go into one bullet journal. So I'm thinking about it. The thing is, a bullet journal takes a lot of time and a lot of writing, but I already do that. But once you get the initial setup for the year, it should get easier. So yeah, Heidi, I still haven't done anything right. Not today, she didn't. She honestly can say that for today. Hi, Deanne and Danielle. Oh no, the frog got Christy. So I'll wait a couple more minutes. How is everybody? You can let everybody know what you're stitching on. I know Amanda's working on White Santa. Heidi's working on White Santa. Christy's not. Christy's working on something cozy cafe. Danielle's working on White Santa. Deanne is on White Santa. Yeah. Yep. We've all been in Zoom working on that. Having fun. Yep. White Santa. Got lots to do. I will show you how much I have done. If I continue stitching the way I have until I go to bed, I probably will have close to 1,000 stitches on White Santa because I started it this morning. And I've even been doing cross stitching and cleaning today. I got well, White Santa and a P&J, peanut butter and jelly. So yeah, when I'm done here, it's pajama time. I do want popcorn, so I'll probably make popcorn, put my pajamas on, and sit and Zoom with everybody, and then I'll get back to stitching. So, did the race end, Deanne? I know it was almost ended before that crash. I don't know where my driver ended up. Anyways, let's get started. So, I worked on Kitty Heaven because remember, I did not do a live stream last Sunday because that was Super Bowl Sunday, right? Super Bowl was last Sunday already. Really? Oh well. So I didn't do a Flosstube. So I have a lot to show you. And no, was it? I don't remember. Ricky Stenhouse won the race. Okay. I don't know where my driver ended up. Anyways, so Kitty Heaven and Rapunzel were what was picked on the whip go for me. So I got 5 days in on Kitty Heaven and 4 days on Rapunzel because I finished page 1, and that was also, it was either 5 days or finish page 1. So I finished page 1. So yeah, let's get started. So I think this, no, that's, I don't remember what's in this one. Not that. Kitty Heaven, let's find it. Kitty Heaven. So, Kitty Heaven, it's a Haid. Artworks by Amy Stewart. It's a craft room full of cats all over the place. I am doing mine on 25 count Lugana. 1/1. So I got that much done on Kitty Heaven. Still got quite a ways to go because this is huge. It is an Amy Stewart. It is 675 stitches wide by 482 high. So as you can see, I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60 across and 50, 60, 70, 89, 100 down. Yeah. So nowhere's close. Nowhere's close. Who just came in? Hi, Gail. Hi, Michelle. Yes, I'm loving the colors too. I love those colors. And you don't notice anything until you kind of like pull away from stitching on it, and then you can start seeing like the shelf, and you can see the spools of yarn and bolts of fabric. So yeah, you don't notice it as you're stitching it till you step away from it. So I don't know when I will stitch on that again. It is on my wheel for March if it gets picked. Because I'm kind of changing how I rotate my projects a little bit and how many days they get attention. Crap. The zipper is caught on the plastic bag. There we go. I should just transfer this to a bigger bag. So this is going to go in my Haid bin. Then I worked on Rapunzel. I got a lot done on Rapunzel. So this is Rapunzel. There's a story keep by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Again, it's a Haid. I thought there was 3 pages, so when I posted online, I said I finished page 1 of 3. No, there's 4 pages, not 3. 4 pages. And I am doing this on 25 count. It's not gridded because when I started this, they didn't have gridded fabric, so you had to grid your own. But yep, page 1's done. So this is her hair. All the gray is her hair. So yeah, page 1 done. I'm thrilled with that. And instead of taking this red plastic thread that I did when I do the rest of the horizontal, I'm just going to use my Fix-On pen. Michelle got her desk and chair all set up. Awesome. I'm happy for you that you got that all set up. You will love it. Especially diamond painting, it'll make it so much easier. Okay, then I started Why am I only showing one start? I got two. I didn't write the other one down. I do have two starts, and I didn't write the other one down. I started two. This is the Just Cross Stitch Halloween Fall 2011. It's a book. It's not their magazine. It is a book. And I started Halloween Wreath. Here it is. This is, I don't want to show the pattern. That's Halloween Wreath. See, I keep bending this and I'm ruining, it's coming all apart. That's Halloween Wreath. Now to find it, I think this is the wreath. Yeah. So that's what I have done on it so far. That's it. Just that little bit. But again, I didn't have any goals set how much to stitch. I just had to start it. So that's Halloween Wreath. And the fabric, let's see. I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's called Cauldron. It's 28 count Lugana, and it's by Picture This Plus. And then I started Haunted House. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one's Haunted House. And that one is, again, I don't want you to see the chart. Haunted House. So that's what it will look like. I did a little bit in the center here. Yeah, it's a thick book. I know why you didn't come in, Michelle. It's fine. You come and go. We understand. So I did this on 28 count Lugana. The color is called Haunted by Picture This Plus. This book is called Just Cross Stitch Halloween Collection Fall 2011. Fall 2011. So there's some of the projects on there. And then here's some more that are in here. That's not all of them, but that's what's on the front and back cover. And I got, let's see if I can find it. There it is. So that's what I have done. DMC. But yeah, just a little bit of the building, the haunted house. Yeah, I don't know if you can find that book, if it's available anywhere else. I don't know. I bought it when it came out. So I've had it for a long time. So I have started everything in the book that I had the fabric for. So I have to figure out what the next book is, or the next magazine. Okay. So this is going to go in the Halloween issue pile. Then I worked on Boo Crew, and next time it is in rotation, it should get done. So this is Boo Crew by Fat Quarter Shop. It was a mystery stitch along. I am doing mine on 28 count Lugana. The color is Blackberry Latte by Grace Notes Fabric. So yeah, I have to do the W, and then there's a cat on a broom, and I believe there's a above the E, I think. Where was that? Yeah, above the E, there's a candlestick. I didn't do that yet. So yeah, it should be done next round, next rotation, whenever it gets picked again. I don't know how I'll finish it, but it'll be finished anyways. But yeah, Blackberry Latte by Grace Notes Fabric. I also pulled out again Haunted Library. I was hoping to finish Dead Librarian, but I didn't quite get the Dead Librarian done. So the next rotation, I'll finish the Dead Librarian and then go on to the next. So this is what it will look like when it's all done. And here's the Dead Librarian. So that is almost done. I have to fill in her dress a little bit and then she's done. And then I forget what's next after Dead Librarian. Chapter 2. So that was chapter 1. Chapter 2 is Buried in a Book. Let me see where that is. Buried in a Book. Okay, so Buried in a Book is the skeleton here in these books here. So the next rotation, I'll finish the Dead Librarian and then I will do this up because it shouldn't take long. Because it's the skeleton, the books, and something here. So yeah. So I will show you how much I have done so far. And this is being done on 18 count Vintage Country Mocha I got it through 123 Stitch. So yeah, that's how much is done. So as you can see, she is almost done. I just have to fill in some more of her dress, and then we'll move on down here with that skeleton in the books. And then when I stitched her, the pattern also came with this pole here. And then over here, there'll be 2 columns like that with the skeleton. So next rotation, that's what I'm going to do, is to finish Dead Librarian and do the skeleton, chapter 2, which is the skeleton. So I'm enjoying this. And I don't mind it on the Ada because there's no fractional stitches and no back stitching. I don't mind the back stitching, but there's no fractional stitches on it. Put that in there. Okay, and then I worked on Chessie this past Friday. So on my cross stitch weekends, they're once a month. And Fridays of that is when I will pull out Chessie and stitch on Chessie. So this is Chessie by Ash Evans, based on, the Cheshire Cat. It is 350 wide by 258 high. And I'm doing it on 25 count Lugana gridded fabric and 1/1 full cross. And I got that much done. I got a lot done this past Friday. So Friday I finished over here. There was like 2 little squares. I hate this. I need to look. So I finished up this section and then I did all of this Friday. Lots of purples. Lots of purples. I haven't gotten to the blues yet very much. Mostly purples. And I know Rebecca's doing Chessie with me. I can't remember who else was doing Chessie. Kaya, I believe, and is Kaya doing Chessie? I can't remember. Jen from Jen's World of Stitches. She's doing Chessie also. I started Spider Queen. I did. I started her yesterday. And I did not print up the page that tells you all the information, but this is what she will look like. Once I get the eyes all cross-stitched, I'm going to go over some of it with a Krynic. I have an emerald Krynic that will go there. And then a little bit of maybe a red Krynic in her lips. I think just where the shiny part is of her lips. So right now I'm working on this area here, the dark back. And I am doing it on 25 count Lugana gridded fabric, 1/1 full cross. So yeah, I did. I got a lot done on it yesterday. It is a big piece because it is a big pattern. So yeah, that's all one color so far that I've done. So I got quite a bit done on it. I don't want to lose the needle. So I don't know when she will get put out in rotation again. And then last night, those of us that are working on Rosie pulled it out. Some were diamond painting it. Some of us are cross stitching. But yeah, there's Rosie. Quick Stitch Curly Tailed Rosie by Annie Rodrigue. I love the pinks. And she is 175 wide by 243 high. So it's not too bad of a stitch. So I did stitch on her for about four hours last night, 5 hours. So I got that much done. I wanted to I'm working on Krynic right now, and I really wanted to finish these last 2 boxes here and fill it all in with Krynic, but I could not keep my eyes open anymore. But that was my goal last night. Once I got the rest of this stitched up and I got to the Krynic, I wanted to finish that section, but I could not keep my eyes open. So I'm like, nope. But isn't she cute? I love the colors. Love the colors. I don't know if you can see the glitter. That white's all glittery, sparkly. Yes. So We'll work on that again in 2 weeks. We work on that like every other Saturday night. And then today I started a White Santa with the Christmas tree by Luca S. You get it as a kit. There it is. I started in the top left, working on page 1. Aren't those pretty colors? And I'm enjoying this. It is on 16, is it? 16 count Ada. Yeah, 16 count Ada. And there's no fractional stitches, but there is some back stitching. So I got this much done, and that's page 1 that I'm working on. So I'll finish off with this color in these 2 rows here, and then I want to work in through here. So I should have like 1,000 stitches done by the time I go to bed. Hi, Mandy. So that's what I am doing tonight. Yep, I'm going to keep working on that. I had to use shorter lengths of thread. I found that when I had it long, like I do my DMC, the thread was fraying on me. So, yeah, Gail, Rebecca was doing that. Did she work on that in her live stream? I didn't watch her live stream. I might have to go back and watch that tomorrow. But, yeah, I was using a long piece and it was fraying. So I started cutting the thread shorter and it seems to be doing a little better. I don't know why. I'm not stitching any different than I usually do. But that's everything that I've been stitching on. Next week, I don't know what I wanted to do for starting. I don't even know if I wrote it down. Did I write it? Oh, I did, but I want to start another Shannon Christine Christmas piece. So I'm going to go through mine and see what fabric. Oh, maybe I'll try that next, Amanda's, to change into one of my regular needles. Maybe I'll use one of my ballpoint needles. And then, so next Saturday, I would like to start another Shannon Christine that's a Christmas one. And I want to pull out another just cross-stitch Halloween issue. Let's see what I have. Where are my Halloween? There they are. Okay, so let's see what I have here. Oh, yeah, Friday. Thank you. I don't have that written down. Friday is Lawn Dog. So if you are stitching a lawn dog and you want to join us, come join in. Okay, what was I going to do in this book with this piece of fabric? Okay, Amanda, I'll do that then. Yeah, so Friday is Lawn Dog. I will be stitching on that all day. I do have a Facebook group for the Lawn Dog Stitch-along that's linked below. And I have a Zoom. Hold on a minute. Okay, I think I'm okay now. I was afraid I'd have one of my coffin jags. Okay, so I have this and I have this. Let's see if something's written down. Okay. Sorry about that. Maybe that was it. I'll be right back. Okay. I felt like I couldn't breathe all of a sudden, so I went and used my inhaler. I'm good now. That doesn't happen very often. Who else is here? Julene. Okay, I think this fabric was for these elegant pumpkins. I am pretty positive that's what it was for. This is the Just Cross Stitch Halloween, September, October 2011. I think this is the first year it came out. I think. So I believe that's what that's for. Let me see. Where is that notebook? I think I have it written in this what that was for. Um, do, do, do. 2011 Halloween page. No, that's not what it's for. Okay. No. Um, I don't think it was for that. It was for oh, it's for this. That's what I'm doing on this. Sunflowers and pumpkins. And this is designed by Sharon Pope, and it's 185 high by 136 wide. And it looks like it's just, oh, DMC. DMC, It said this was stitched on 30 count linen. I do not know if that's what this is. It's soft. So yeah, that's what it's for. I did have it written down. So again, this is what I will be starting next Sunday. Sunflowers and pumpkins. See, I thought it was for the other one, but it's not. I really like that. And I think it'll look good on this fabric. Hi, Kaya. How are you? So, yeah. I'm glad I wrote that down because I do like this also. I do really like that. I do really like that, but I like the sunflowers better. So that's what that's for. So, yep, we'll start that Sunday. There is some back stitching on this, but I don't see any fractionals. It doesn't look like it. No, I don't see any fractionals. It's all cross stitch, and even the back stitching looks easy. There's 2 colors for back stitching. No, there's 3. Sunflowers with the green lines, pumpkins and sunflowers with the black lines, and then there's leaves in the black. So, yeah, there's no fractionals. So that'll be good. We just got up from a nap. Cool. So I'll probably make sure if I don't need that whole big piece of fabric. It says it's 32 count. So it's 32 count, and I think that the picture, I think it said that the model was stitched on 30 count. Yeah, it said it was stitched on 30 count. I'm doing it on 32. So I might have enough to actually do that other piece in the front. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And that one doesn't have any fractionals either, but it does have some back stitching. And that one is 115 by 161. So I'll see what I have left over. And the Elegant Pumpkins, that one has Krynic. So yeah, that's next Sunday. And like I said, I got to go through. I have written down to do a Shannon Christine Christmas one, and I have an idea of what one I want to do. I just have to make sure I have fabric. I have white fabric laying around here. I have a few of it. So even if I do something on white, that'll be fine. But that's next weekend. And then this week, I will be stitching on. Yeah, I can breathe again. I didn't want to scare you guys. I'm fine. Not this here. So tomorrow I will be stitching on Mirabilia, and I think it's Shimmering Mermaid. I think that's the Mirabilia I'm working on. I think. Mirabilia. Yeah, the Shimmering Mermaid. And then Tuesday, I will be pulling out Hade Magic Study. Wednesday is the last Wednesday of the month. I will be stitching on the Owl Beaded Kit all day. Thursday is Nora Corbett, which I believe I'm trying to finish up August Peridot Fairy. So that is Thursday. Friday is a lawn dog. And again, if you're doing a lawn dog, join my Facebook group. There are questions. You don't answer them, you don't get accepted. They're easy questions. And then Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Lawn Dog Zoom. So if you're working on a lawn dog, come on in. My Zoom is listed in the newsletter that I send out every month. And also the link will be in my lawn dog Facebook group. It's in the, what is it called? What is that? Featured, in the featured section. It tells all the dates of the lawn dog for the year and the time and the link. So I hope to see you guys in there. We just show what we're working on, and we stitch for a couple hours and chat. So that's what we do in the Zoom. It is a lot of fun. Sometimes we get new people we haven't seen before. Yeah. There's a lot of lawn dog samplers out there. Find one that you like. They're not all big. What else? I'm always forgetting something. Daniela is always trying to remind me. I didn't have any shout outs this week. Oh, yeah. So, planners. It's only February, so I want to play with a bullet journal. I won't be showing anybody, but I want to try a bullet journal that would list everything in it. And I don't know if I want to do it in a notebook or my traveler's notebook, because I have a traveler's notebook and I have so many inserts for it. It's not even funny, because I started using traveler's notebooks before I started Happy Planners. And I went on Etsy and bought a lot of inserts. So I'm thinking that's how I want to use it. And the Happy Planner can go with me back and forth. It's small. The little traveler's notebook, it travels all over. I can put everything in it all in one place. I'm thinking of doing that. Otherwise, I don't know. I do like my Happy Planners. Then I also was looking online back at the plum paper planners, because that's who I used to buy my planners from, is plum paper. The only problem with doing plum paper and doing traveler's notebook is you can't take pages in and out. You can't add and subtract. But I think that'll be okay. And then I thought, well, I might still do, and I can get the horizontal layout in a plum paper. They don't have dashboard, but they do have a horizontal. Now, the other thing with plum paper that I like better than Happy Planner, so there's pros and cons to both. And I know this is a Flosstube, but I'm done showing you my stuff. So those of you that like planners, the one thing I like about plum paper, you get to pick your cover. Whatever cover you want, that's the cover you get. You can have your name put on it and the year. Then you pick the inside, what you want. You can have it start in January. You can have it start whatever month you want it to start on. And I think you can get it undated as well. The inside, you pick whatever layout you want. Where Happy Planner, you like a cover, but you don't like the layout. Then you'd have to get like 2 planners to get what you want. You don't do that with plum paper. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody from buying one planner over the other. I've been doing a lot of thinking this weekend, and because I love my Happy Planners, don't get me wrong, but I know I also liked my plum paper. And you can have pages added in, they'll put it gets set up any way you want it. You can have budget page put in, you can have cleaning page put in, any type of layout. They're awesome. They're awesome planners. Their covers are just as sturdy, if not sturdier, but they're spiral bound. So, yeah. Unless they changed it where you can get them for these, I'm not sure. I haven't really looked that well. But yeah, now I'm dizzy. Must be from earlier. All of a sudden it was like, woo, the room's spinning. I did not have any alcohol today. um yeah, just and you can still use stickers in them. So I'm just doing a lot of searching because I've gotten back into my reading big time and not always. Yeah, I'm okay, Christy. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I think it might have been my inhaler sometimes does it too. I'll be okay in a few minutes. Yep. I don't know what caused my asthma to kick in real quick like that. But I'm okay. And then it triggers my anxiety. So right now it's like I think that's why I'm a little dizzy because it triggered anxiety a little bit. So yeah, I'm just sitting here babbling because I don't know what else to do. But yeah, if you guys do any bullet journaling, I want to use it for cross stitching, reading, um, cleaning, bills to pay, TV shows. That's what I want to use it for. And I can do all that in one planner. So my other thing is I don't technically need that. You just finish your planner. I didn't do it for starting tomorrow. I mean, I can do that in a planner. All I need, and I do have dotted paper. I can make a page that says bills to pay, write each one down by date that they're due, and then do a column for January, February, March through December. And then you just check them off as you pay it in that column. So I think and that's what I would do. And then for my cleaning, I would have a daily list because I'm liking this stitching for 40 minutes, clean for 20. Stitching for 40 minutes, clean for 20. You know what? I'm still getting a lot of cleaning done and I'm still getting a lot of stitching time in. And with me having arthritis in my lower back and my knees, it's not as bad. Kaya says she has a planner she hasn't done anything with. So I think I'm going to set up that and I can start doing that this year and see how that works. I don't know. I've just seen people doing bullet journals. I'm like, that looks like fun, but it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And then I have my little reading planner. And next year, I want to combine everything into one. So I think I'm going to get either a big dashboard or a big horizontal next year. It'll probably be a dashboard, but it's going to be big because it's going to include everything. So instead of a classic, it's just that with a big, they don't have as many pretty covers as they do on the classic. So yeah, a lot of thinking, like I said, it's only February. I have all year and it gives me all year to play around with a setup. I'm always playing around with my setups for my planners. But yeah, ideas from you guys too. What you use yours for, how what you do with them. And if you have more than one use for them like I do, like I have diamond painting and coloring and reading, how you do it all in one planner. Because I'm tired of having a ton of planners. I don't mind having a notebook and a planner. And this one I'll always have. And this just lists like all of my cross stitch whips. So every time I start something new, I write it down. So I have this one today that I started. I now have 47 whips. And this is just February. So today I started White Santa with Christmas tree. Luca S. And today's date that I started it. So that has this. So that it has all my whips. It has color in whips, all my diamond paintings, and then in the back are the project sheets. So all my empty project sheets are here and I can pull from, but that's all I have left. I need to get another pack. And then back here, like last year, I wrote down every cross stitch piece I finished. That goes back here. And then behind that are my project sheets of the ones I already finished. So they stay in here too. Yeah, when your friends say start it all. Right, Kaya? Yeah, they need to have an option to create your own planner. The size, the cover, and the layout. Like Plum Paper does. And I don't know, is Erin Condren like that too? Because I've never bought one of theirs. So I don't know what they're like. But yeah, that's what this notebook's for. So I don't mind having this one. Plus it lists like all the just cross stitch Halloween issues. I have them listed in here of the ones I can do because I already have the pattern. I already have the fabric. If I already have the fabric, then it has a check mark next to it, which many of them. Right now I am using a big, and this was from the year 2019 that I never used. So I redid this. This is my catch-all. And then I have the classic, which I use for my projects, all my crafty stuff. And then I have a mini from 2018 that I never used that I refurbished. And that one's my reading. So I want to eventually get like all three of them into one. But I have another old one. This one was from 2019, I think. Yeah, 2019. It's a recollections or reflections from Michael's. And I just use this for the monthly layout. So like I write on here what I'm stitching on that day. So I would, at the beginning of the month, I used like my wheel app and wrote in here. Next month I'm going to change it up a little bit. So instead of each day getting a different project, I'm doing them for 3 days instead of one. I think I can get more stuff finished this year if I do it that way. So that's what I have. Then I got this that has, yeah. That's why I said I need a bullet journal. So like this page lists all the just cross stitch Halloween projects I started this year. So when I use my Halloween app, I go to the very top one, and that's the one I'll be stitching on until it's finished, and then move on. So I have that. I have a Nora Corbett page with all the Noras I have already started, my Mirabilias, all my Hades and full coverage, other designers, the small kits, Shannon Christine, Doreen Jones, and Stitch-alongs. I need to get this organized better for next year. So I'm thinking I can play around all year this year to see what will work best for next year. Every year I change things around. But I wanted to only have one planner this year, but I already had those old planners, so I might as well use them. Because I got them on clearance for $3. Yeah, I got them on clearance for $3. So I bought like 10 planners that year because it was my first year of working with Happy Planner. So I just bought all different sizes. I bought minis and bigs and classic, and I was taking some from others and just I played around with them the whole first year of that I learned about Happy Planner to see what I liked for a setup. But I really like the dashboard because I can write down what YouTube channels I watched, what I want to work on for the week. But I also like the horizontal if I get it in a big. So next year will either be a horizontal or a dashboard, because the dashboard I like has this at the front of the month, so I can write all the stitch alongs in the Facebook groups I'm in. But they also have that page on a horizontal. So that's, I keep playing around with the planners all the time to see what works best for me. So I keep watching planner videos. Probably something we could do in a Zoom one day is what's working best for everybody. What are you using yours for? Because we get ideas from each other. But I'm starting to feel better now. I don't know what came over me. Oh well, I'll better. Yeah, too many planners, Christy. Too many planners. Too many notebooks. I can't even tell you. I have a table in the family room that was a kid's school supplies with notebooks and filler paper. That thing is filled. It is filled. I don't need to buy regular notebooks for a long time or regular filler paper. I mean, I could probably give some to the boys who works. A crafter's layout planner. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, that would be awesome. Crafter's layout planner. Yeah, it's got to have crafter layout planner with social media. Yep, I agree. I think that's why I like plum paper, because you can pick what you want in it. You can have it set up any way you want. So that's it for today. I don't have anything else to talk about or to show you. I'm going to go work some more on White Santa. I didn't notice if anybody sent me pictures. Nope. Okay. That's good. So, yeah. So that's it for today. I'm going to go finish stitching, and yeah, I'm feeling a little funky right now. Like getting a headache. I don't know. I don't know why. I probably over cleaned this weekend. Okay, Kaya, we want you to go work for Happy Planner. Go move to California. I don't want to move to California. Oh, now I know why I couldn't find my scissors in the other room. They're in here. I needed these in the family room, and they were in here. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should check my sugar. It should be okay, though. I had, like, potatoes for dinner. I know. Yeah, I'll check my sugar. That's a good idea. Either that or I'm just starting to get really tired. But I'll check it. I'm going to go. I'll go check my sugar, make sure it's okay, and then I'm going to stitch with the girls. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Love you guys. Bye-bye.